Hello and welcome back to Tale of Two Wastelands. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And now that we have let What's-His-Name, who was talking to the other What's-His-Name, get away, or rather, leave the area, it's time for me to go and have another chat with old Desmond. I wonder how much of this stuff got set up after the bombs fell. Like, were there already weird ladders down into this cave system before it got all ghouly? And why would somebody put a ladder in a well? Oh, well, that's right, there's guys in here. Or rather, there's ghouls in here. Oh, look at all that stuff that I don't really want. Well, this is a thought that counts. I don't like the way you guys are radioactive. So I'd like for you to stop being radioactive, please. I don't feel like that's too much to ask. Just go ahead and finish all of your spontaneous atomic decay in as timely a fashion as possible. Who got buried in their sexy sleepwear? My infiltrator is not doing a great job right now, and it's the accuracy that's the problem. Like, definitely, when I put the bullets where they belong, it does just fine. How do you suppose the people of pre-bombs Fallout land felt about ACOGs? They're certainly not appropriate to the era that the aesthetic comes from. Another sexy sleepwear? Am I in some kind of sexy cemetery? Man, I hope I remember asking that question when I edit this episode, because I'm probably not going to come up with a better title. And if I didn't remember, then you should scold me. And yeah, that means you, Chunkle, because I don't think anybody else is going to do it. So, I'm counting on you. And I guess I'll take the submachine gun also. Oh, hey, buddy. You just missed all your friends. I did too, a few times. Alright, well, I guess that's enough of Desmond's kin. We should go talk to the man himself. The unchecked forces of erosion have carved sinkholes and grottos throughout Point Lookout. Is that how sinkholes happen? I mean, I guess it's erosion of a sort. You don't usually think of the underground kind when you think erosion. But that is what it is. I really need to get my presence detection sensors set up. The door creaking sound during the loading screen made me think that the door to my office was opening. And considering that there is not supposed to be anyone else who lives in this house, that was a matter of some concern. All right, Desi.
I knew it. I knew that little bastard was behind all this. After all these years, he stuck his head out, and this is my chance to cut it off. Figuratively speaking, of course.
So, who is this brain thing?
Him. I should have known. My old rival, so close to his family home. Only he would be so stupid. He was once a man, Professor Calvert. The Calverts owned half of Maryland, back when there was a Maryland to own. Members of the Calvert family were influential all over the world. They practically owned a deed to the U.S. government. In their best days, there were no less than 3 Calvert family senators, 7 members of the House, and 2 governors. They even had a top candidate for president, until that scandal with the dog forced him to drop out of the race. I was particularly proud of that one.
So you're saying that you've been harassing this family for generations? What does that even mean? How long ago were you ghoulified? Because everybody else was ghoulified in the war. What's going on here?
Calvert is my old rival. Centuries we've played this game. I knew he'd be stupid enough to hide so close to his family home. It's not a matter of hate. It's a matter of destiny. He is my enemy, and I do not suffer any bastard who opposes me to live. I knew he was here, and it is my intent to find him and call down a righteous fucking hammer on his head. Figurative, I mean. His head.
You know, frankly, I think maybe you're both dicks. So now you want me to do something else, right?
Of course I fucking want you to do something else. You don't expect me to trot around this mud hole myself, do you?
You're already a ghoul. Maybe you should watch your tone.
Or what? You think I haven't been shot before? Think that you, over the thousands who have tried, can take me down? You'd best wise the hell up and play along. I'll get what I want, and you'll get rich, and then we can go about our separate goddamn ways.
Well, I can't wait to hear what you want next.
So, those half-wits are getting messages from the professor, right? So he's off somewhere broadcasting to them. But without those buggers to do things for him, he can't do much for himself. So, we cut off his ability to talk to them, and he'll need to try harder. Maybe then I can find this squishy little worm and finish him off for good.
And how do we shut him down?
If I know the professor, he's using a high-frequency cognitive sign broadcast. I have the perfect device to jam up that little worm's talk box. All you need to do is take it to the highest point around and install it. Easy, right?
Do you think this guy had a vocoder, or did he actually do this voice? Because it sounds like so bad on the throat. The big wheel down by the docks, right?
Right. Attach it to the bottom car, then turn it on and spin the jammer to the top. No fucking problem. I'll watch from here and turn it on. Then we'll see where our little professor is. Now, go.
Yeah, well, I'll go do this, mostly because I don't think it's very cool of the professor to be trying to mind control all the peoples. But hopefully I can resolve this in a way such that they both die. I think that would be ideal. Now, can I do anything with this bizarre little structure? Doesn't this make you think of, like, a puzzle from a Resident Evil game? Well, I suppose it's probably not. Alright. Back to the Ferris wheel. Oh, Punga. Did I ever go turn in my Pungas to the Punga person? Boop. And where's the other one? There you are. Boop. You can keep your harmonica. I'm not much of a music man. Yeah, the Moonshine Lady. Did I ever do that? remember doing it. Where's my boy? There he is. I don't know what I'm going to do with the human flesh, aside from get in trouble if somebody finds it on me. But, you know, sometimes your hands just do their own thing without asking for permission. Sometimes they call that self-abuse. But I'm not one to judge. Alright, what about this moonshine lady, though? I have not done it. So let's go see Marguerite real quick. Hello, Marguerite.
My, look at you.
Yes, look at me indeed.
Well, if it ain't my favorite out-of-towner.
Let's talk about the tonic.
We need to gather...
Is this enough punga?
Well, that's quite a haul you have there, sweetie. You prefer to hand over the wild or the refined fruit?
Well, I mean, you wanted the refined, so...
Sweet and ripe, too. These'll do just fine.
What's the status on the tonic?
Brewing low and slow, sweetie. Process takes about a day. Why don't you come back in a piece?
I guess I already gave her the other thing she wanted. Oh yeah, fusion cells. Or batteries. Either way, I probably have a shitload of them. Okay. Alright, I want to see what this House of Wares is about. And I think maybe there's something interesting, sort of, in the motel. I didn't bother investigating the motel while I was here. Mute fruit. Yeah, here's a door. Room 1D. Hello, sir. Are you interesting? Oh, well, you have a Chinese pistol. That makes you rather interesting, actually. Locker key. Pre-war money. Stealth boy? Yeah, you are quite interesting, aren't you? Welcome to USA, Dr. Zhang. I apologize that I cannot receive you in person. Our Norfolk contact confirms your arrival. How eager the Americans are to believe that a great mind of the people would defect. Our countrymen will herald you as a hero when your work is done. To that end, let us turn to the details of your mission. This room will be your safe house in Point Lookout. Focus initially on your playing the American lapdog. Do not arouse suspicion. When it is safe, use the key you were given in Norfolk to open one of the public rental lockers on the boardwalk near the motel. You will be provided the password you'll need to access. You'll be provided with the password you'll need to access your mission dossier. Chinese words, Agent Zhang. Compared to audio for accuracy. The velvet curtain. Very different from an iron curtain.
I apologize that I cannot receive you in person, Agent Zhang. Our Norfolk contact confirms your arrival. How eager the Americans are to believe that a great mind of the people would defect. Our countrymen will herald you as a hero when your work is done. To that end, let us turn to the details of your mission. This room will be your safe house in Point Lookout. Focus initially on playing the American lapdog. Do not arouse suspicion. When it is safe, use the key you were given in Norfolk to open one of the public rental lockers on the boardwalk near the motel. You will be provided with the password you'll need to access your mission debriefing. The agreed will be paid upon extraction. Hayun, Agent Zhang.
That last part was different, wasn't it? Did I miss it? It did say compare to audio. No, I want the monies. I don't want the sleepies. And what were these people doing? Shooting each other up over a briefcase full of money? Well, that does seem particularly pointless in the situation I find them in now, doesn't it? Pretty crazy that the lamp is still on after all this time. Alright. So I am now looking for... Well, actually, isn't the House of Wares near here? Where is the House of Wares? And what goes on in the People's Bank of Point Lookout? How many times can I get distracted in one episode, do you think? Exploded. You need to remember that the locker I'm looking for is not in here. It's not a safe deposit box. Ooh, box 1191 password backup. No, the locker I'm looking for is on the boardwalk. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, that's nice. What do we got here? Come on now. Anytime now. There we go. Yep. Give me them's all. No. No. Damn it.
Welcome to Linkcom. Secure teller. Vocal authorization requested. Processing. Processing. Password verified. Voice ID. Mismatch. Access denied. User voice unauthorized. Access denied.
Well, what about that thing that I just found?
The audio password for my box is nevermore.
Oh. Alright, that's not the one I thought.
Welcome.
What?
Processing. Processing. Password. Access denied.
Well, how am I supposed to do that?
Processing. Processing. Voice ID confirmed. Access granted.
Like that. Alright, so I did have a second one of those, didn't I? I had already listened to it, I think. I'm never going to find it in this list, so fuck it. Whatever is in boxes, probably not that big a deal anyway. So that was 1121? 1191? Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, look, wine. Don't mind if I do. And what do we have here? Intact garden gnome and a tiny busted toilet. Alright, well, I guess we'll have a... Oh, don't need to have a look upstairs. Might as well just get on out of here. And I wanted to see the House of Wares, which is the house of over theirs. Wan Yang, suspected communist and Chinese sympathizer, come on, Vic, has been reported in the vicinity of Point Lookout. Agent Yang may be operating under an alias and/or using a disguise. You are required to report any suspicious persons or behavior to Lieutenant Crumfolds DIA at the U.S. Naval Office located at 1811 St. Mary's Branch. OBKB.
It is I, Professor Calvert. Don't bother looking around. I'm in your mind. But aren't you Desmond's faithful little employee? Coming to gum up my work, are we? Well, I have a better idea. How about instead of playing his game, you destroy that nasty little device? Deposit it in the nearby trash compactor and we will never have to worry about it again. I assure you that the gratitude of Professor Calvert is worth a great deal more than that of a washed-up old limey.
This is a house of wares? This doesn't seem like a house. Oh,
If you see something you need, simply ask me. Well, hello there, young traveler. The fates had told me that I would receive a visitor today. But I'm being rude. I am Madame Panada, and this is Madame Panada's House of Wares. For all things a traveler needs, I am here to provide. Bullets, stim packs, armor, weapons, junk. If you need it, Madame Panada has already anticipated your need and procured it months ago.
show me what you got.
I knew that's why you came to me.
Well, you didn't procure enough caps for me, lady. So you can't be all that clairvoyant. But let's see what you have by way of weapon mods. Because that's basically the only thing that gets me up in the morning anymore. Smig recoil compensator. Not bad. Smig drums. Meh. I already have a bounce grip. Layer mod prismatic lens. Splits beam. I don't like split beams. Nothing that really rustles the old jimmies. Alright. Have to go now.
Fair travels, young one.
You don't really look any older than me. Okay, so I do kind of like the idea of betraying Desmond, but I did say that I didn't want Calvert mind controlling people, so I think to that end, where is this Ferris wheel? I'm gonna stay on target. Alright. Off we go. Oh yeah, let's find that lockbox. Oop. Not to worry, everything is fine. Box 1207, spy's audio password. Okay. I know where to use that. Maybe that's the other one that I thought I had. We'll resume the Ferris wheel situation presently. Yeah, there it is. Okay. But we don't have far to go. Oh, look at those stars. I don't think I've ever been able to see the stars during a thunderstorm. And here we go.
Go to the bank and use the password Xin Chan Weng. The software is configured to recognize only our voices.
What do you think about that? Huh?
Go to the bank and use the password Xin Chan Weng. The software is
Processing.
configured to recognize
Processing.
only our voices.
Voice ID confirmed.
Nice.
Access granted.
Monies and espionage debriefing.
Agent Zhang.
What?
As you know, an important Chinese surveillance vessel was lost in American waters. Your mission is to destroy derelict submarine SSN-37-1A before the Americans can recover and analyze it. The recovery location is included in this dossier, and your cover ensures that the Americans will allow you access to their recovery operation. However, you will need an authorization code to trigger the self-destruct sequence. One of our field operatives in your area, Agent Yang, has these codes hidden in a dental capsule, but her current whereabouts are unknown. Locate and rendezvous with Agent Yang, then destroy the submarine. Report to your safe house for extraction information when the mission is complete. The will of the people protect you, Agent Yang.
Alright, well, we don't know where to find the other agent. Oh, we don't know where to find Agent Yang. So, let's go back to the Ferris wheel for now. Oh, the please man. Just stopped living right there on his post. Alright, Ferris wheel. And so, off we go. Yeah, you know, I think this is the preferable way to do the quest anyway, because if I kill Desmond too early, I think I can miss out on a perk that he gives. But I might be mistaken on that. Install.
You fool! What have you done? You will pay for this. Pay!
Is that what you think is going to
No
happen?
one betrays me. Do you understand? You will suffer for this. They killed him.
I killed him.
Fool. Oh! Hey! Coming for you!
Well, how sweet of him. He only sent 3 tribals after me? No, he sent more. The rest of them just haven't found me yet. Oh, 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 oh. And then there's you. Alright. 5 tribals is less insulting to me. But, why am I suddenly down to only 85 rounds of ammunition? I did do a double reload at some point recently. Did I accidentally switch to a fancy ammo? I don't suppose I care, but where is this missing person that's hearing things, Alright. Geometry. You win that round. Come on. Give me a break here. Vats can't even see her. Ah, I've been pushing the wrong button. There we go. How do I... Oh. There we go. someone is messing around there. What? Did I make her drop her rifle? I shoot people in the gun so rarely. Alright, well with that we're all out of time, so come back and see me again tomorrow. We'll check back in with Desmond and find out what the next step of the story is going to be. Alright, Calvert, I'm more impressed with your response now. Oh, anyway, I'll talk to you soon.